it's no secret that Hyundai N cars come equipped with a nice sporty exhaust, even so much that cops in California are handing out tickets just for the stock exhaust. But that's another story. And as an N car owner myself, the stock exhaust is pretty good if you're not looking to mod the car. But, you know, knowing us car enthusiasts, you want just a little bit more sound. More pop, more bang, and exhaust systems are always a popular starting point. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Gavin, and in today's video, I'm going to go over some exhaust options in no particular order. I'm not going to go over which sounds the best versus which has the most performance. The goal of the video is just to highlight the options available. So with that said, let's get in the video.
The first on this list is the Borla Attack Catback exhaust. I feel Borla are one of those legacy companies that have been around for a long time, and they're known for their no-drone exhausts with an emphasis on exhaust phonetics. Now I'm biased, which is why this is first on the list, and it's because I currently run the Borla system on my Kona N, and I had the opportunity to be the R&D car for this system. I have 2 vlogs up on the channel if you want to see how it all went down, and if you want to learn more. And again, shout out to Borla, hashtag not sponsored. Some of the key features for the Borla Attack exhaust are: it retains the factory valving system, meaning normal mode is quiet and full end mode opens up the exhaust valves fully. It uses a 3-inch diameter piping versus the 2.5 inch on the stock exhaust system. The tips are 5 inches and they come in either chrome or black. Borla does have carbon fiber tips, but not in the 5-inch size, but hopefully they'll equip them on this system in the future. Here's how it looks on my car. I went with the black tips, and the tips are angle cut and sit pretty flush to the rear of the bumper. And this catback is made using T304 stainless steel. Here's how the Borla Attack exhaust sounds. Here's normal mode. Here's N mode. Now with all the exhaust sound clips, I've dropped a link in the description to the full video so you can check out a more comprehensive comparison. Again, I'm going to reiterate that throughout this video. So the cost listed for the Borla Catback exhaust is listed on their website at $1,552.99, and that's for the chrome tipped option. If you want black tips, it's going to run you $1,602.99. And with all the exhausts listed in this video, I've dropped a link in the description where you can purchase and learn more. Next on the list is the Teada exhaust from AFE Power. I'm also no stranger to AFE as I run their turbo inlet and charge pipe products on my car. I also have vlogs up on the channel if you want to check out more. And again, this is hashtag not sponsored at all. I do want to shout out the OG Kona N enthusiast Derek, aka Snoozin on Instagram. He was the R&D car for this exhaust system and almost all the AFE products for the Kona N. So shout out to Derek for all his work that he's done for the Kona N community. Definitely give him a follow. Similar to the Borla exhaust system, the AFE Teada exhaust retains the valving system and has 3-inch piping diameter as well as 5-inch tips, both in black and polished chrome. And the exhaust tips are straight cut and they do extend a little bit further back from the rear bumper, giving it an aggressive look. It too is also made of T304 stainless steel, but this Teada system does come with an axle back only option, as well as an option with both resonators deleted. Here's how the AFE Teada exhaust sounds. These clips are of the Catback system that has the resonators intact. Here's normal mode. Here's N mode. Again, check out the video link in the description below to get a sound comparison of all the Teada exhaust configurations. So the cost on their website for their Catback exhaust system is $1,731.45 for black tips, but if you go with the polished tips, it runs at $1,573.95. And if you go with the axle back only option, it's listed at $1,183.35 for black tips and $1,075.20 for polished tips. And if you're looking to remove both resonators, you'll need to get the AFE mid pipe, and that'll run you $560 $62.80. And with all the exhausts listed in this video, I've dropped a link in the description where you can purchase and learn more. Next, we have the exhaust system from RPM Performance. I don't know too much about them or have any experience, but their website states they've been around for about 10 years in the industry and that they build their products in their shop in Norwich out in the UK with an emphasis on high quality and anti-drone technology to go along with a lifetime warranty on all their exhausts. The RPM Performance exhaust is a GPF back exhaust, which stands for gas particulate filter. Again, I don't know too much about GPF versus Catback specifics, but from what I've read on the Comp Tuning website, it's a filter that's part of the catalytic converter and it's utilized to pass emission standards in Europe and China. In regards to what that means if you import the exhaust to the US, I'm not exactly sure, as I believe it's not part of our emission practices. I do know RPM does deliver to the States, as I've seen the homie Leo at Lone Wolf Detailing with their intake for the Kona N. And definitely subscribe to his channel for more videos on the Kona N. So for the sake of the video, I'll just continue like I knew what I was talking about and assume this will be primarily bought in Europe. But if you do have one in the US, let me know in the comments below what your experience was. So this exhaust has a valved and non-valved option with their exhausts built with 3-inch pipe diameter. The tips on these exhausts are 4.5 inches and they come in glossy carbon as well as polished stainless steel. I did see a burnt titanium option on their Instagram, but not sure when that will be available at the time of this recording. All the tips look to be of high quality and at a straight cut angle and doesn't look like it pokes too much out from the rear bumper. Their site states that you can upgrade to 5-inch tips for an additional charge, but I wasn't able to see the option, so did not include that in the final pricing at the end. And like all the exhausts so far, this is also made out of T304 stainless steel and they come with both a resonated and non-resonated option. Here's how the RPM Performance exhaust sounds. These clips are of the standard system, which I would assume is resonated, but has a valved close and open comparison. Here's the clip of the valves closed, aka normal mode. Here it is with the valves open, or N mode. Again, check the description for a link to the full video to hear all the RPM Performance exhaust sound comparisons. So I tried my best to list the costs for all the different configurations available, so hopefully I got it right. For the valve, glossy carbon tips, and resonated option, it's going to run you 1,032 pounds, which is $1,313.22 in USD currency. For the valved, polished stainless steel tips and resonated configuration, it'll run you 982 pounds, which comes to $1,249.60 in freedom dollars, which is the same price for a non-valved glossy carbon tip resonated exhaust. But if you go with the polished stainless steel tips in this configuration, it'll run you 932 pounds, which comes to $1,185.97 USD. And the last and cheapest configuration is for a non-valve and non-resonated option in either tip finish, which will run you 882 pounds or $1,122.35 American. And with all the exhausts listed in this video, I've dropped a link in the description where you can purchase and learn more, cause I might have messed up on that one, but hopefully I didn't. Next, we head down under with the Veric exhaust from XForce. They're based out of Australia, but they do have a US website, and it looks like it's located out of Ohio. Again, I don't know much about the company, but I do see a lot of N car owners run their exhausts out in Australia. Shout out to Mads, whose Kona is here in the B-roll shots. So I'm assuming her car was the demo car for XForce, and the Performance Blue is a beautiful color. I wish we got this one in the States. A lot of similarities in terms of features. Again, it's got a larger 3-inch pipe diameter with 4.5 double-walled stainless steel tips and made from T304 stainless steel. Here's how the tips look on the car. It looks like it pokes out just a little bit and looks to have a straight or subtle angle cut to the tips. Now it does retain the factory valving system, but what's unique here is they do have a Bluetooth controller for more exhaust control using your smartphone, but you'll need both the controller and the cable in order to set it up, I believe. Here's how the XForce exhaust sounds. Here's with their valves closed. And here's with the valves open. Again, I'll drop a link in the description below to the full video so you can hear more from the XForce Veric exhaust. So the pricing for this exhaust is listed at $1,350, but if you want the Bluetooth controller, it'll cost an additional $399 for the unit, along with the integration cable, which is listed separate for $25, for a total of $1,774. And with all the exhausts listed in this video, I've dropped a link in the description where you can purchase and learn more. Next, we have Remis exhaust. I know them primarily for their exhaust tip designs for cars and bikes. They're a popular style and I see it get knocked off a lot. But researching more about them, they were founded in 1990, so they've been around and have production locations in Austria and Bosnia, which exports globally to more than 60 countries around the world. Some of the key features for the Remis exhaust are it's made out of 3-inch pipe diameter and 100% stainless steel. The tips are also stainless steel and are 5-inch tips. Here's how it looks like on the car, and it looks to be flush with a little bit of an angle cut to the tips. Now they do list horsepower gains of 10,9 horsepower, which I'm assuming is 10.9. I'm not sure if that's a formatting thing with the comma. And they do list a 5,3 Newton meter torque increase. I'm not sure what that is in foot-pound, but that's because I'm a dumb American. And there's probably an online calculator that can do it for you. And they do have an axle back and GPF back options along with their Catback system, which I'm assuming are options depending on your emission standard practices in your country, since they ship globally to different parts of the world. Unfortunately, their exhaust sound clip has a little bit too much music in it, and I couldn't find a good comparison clip, but I did drop a link in the description below to their exhaust video if you want to give it a watch. Pricing for the exhaust, I'll start with the axle back, which comes to $1,855, and all their exhaust options have a 0% VAT or value added tax. For their Catback system, it comes to $2,479.40, and their GPF back system is $2,541. And with all the exhausts listed in this video, I've dropped a link in the description where you can purchase and learn more, especially with this exhaust that have a lot of international variables to it. Next, we go all the way to Canada for the last manufacturer on this list with MBRP, which stands for Martin Barkey Racing Products, with Martin Barkey being a decorated racer with his race team. Him and his wife Ginger founded MBRP to make premium aftermarket exhaust systems that were accessible to everyone. Definitely something I can get behind. The key features for the exhaust is very similar to others on this list. It retains the OEM valving system and has 3-inch pipe diameter. The tips are 5 inches and are made of carbon fiber sort of wrapped around stainless steel, which looks great. Here's a shot of it up close. It looks to be a straight angle cut and sticks out just a little bit outward from the bumper. And of course, it's made of T304 stainless steel. Here's how the MBRP exhaust sounds. Here's normal mode. And here's N mode. Again, I'll drop a link in the description below to the full video so you can hear more from the MBRP exhaust system. Now they do have a US based site, and that's where the price is listed at $1,339.99. And this is a full Catback system. And with all the exhausts listed in this video, I've dropped a link in the description where you can purchase and learn more. Last on this list isn't a manufacturer, but actually customizing the stock exhaust. Like I said at the beginning of the video,
the stock exhaust is pretty good.
And I posted a stories on my Instagram, #follow, seeing if anyone had done a dual resonator delete, as I've read and heard a lot of owners finding great value by removing the resonators and gaining improved exhaust notes. And I got a good amount of responses showcasing how it sounds with the stock exhaust and variations of the resonators removed with some added mods here and there. Because we all know the stock exhaust
is pretty good.
Shout out everyone who sent in video clips. Make sure to give them a follow, and I'll list their IG handle as well as how they've customized their exhaust. a comment below on your favorite setup on this list, or if there's another exhaust product out there, definitely let us know in the comments below.
And done. So I hope you liked that video. In terms of the pricing, I'm just going off what's on the website. You know, as time goes on, the pricing is gonna come down or go up. So definitely do your research. Also, maybe look to other online shops that sell performance parts. They might have a better deal for these exhausts. Again, these are just more starting points for you to research and hopefully help inform you on a decision when you look to, or if you choose to modify your exhaust for your Kona N. So hope you liked that video. Hope it was informative and that you found it useful. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.